Hey everyone, welcome to the Epicenter tool support video. In this video we're going to be covering some more advanced components of the Epicenter tool that apply specifically to those who are running premium tabs. Most notably we're going to be covering the CSS, HTML, and Elements tabs within our editor here. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to jump over to the Elements tab first. And what you see in this tab is actually kind of the core of how Epicenter works. Meaning, so what you actually have in the Elements tab here is each of the elements that exist in a given template, or thus in a given tab. If for some reason you wanted to change one of these elements from, say, an RSS widget to a contest, you can simply click on the drop down and select the new element that you want it to be, and then obviously update the instructions here as well so it makes sense for people who would be using it, including yourself. Before we do that, I'll jump over to the HTML tab. This is the actual structure of the whole template. So this is kind of how our system knows what to output, where to output it, and which element components, or what we call element tags, to output where. Then if we jump over to the CSS tab, you can see this is actually kind of the styling of each of those, of kind of the structure that you saw in the HTML area. So if we're running an element tag that's text1, then that's where that applies. In this case, we're running a two-column split on our contact widget and our company information, which is text3. So this CSS controls those areas in a more robust way. So if you're running the premium plan and you're an agency or a larger company that has web capabilities internally, then you can jump into this area and really begin to create a custom Facebook tab, all of your own creation through the CSS, HTML, and Elements area. One thing to note is when you go and update at this time your element tag from, say, RSS to contest, which we'll do now, you have to remember to go and also update the HTML area, otherwise it will not output. So if we go ahead and update that to contest, we'll save the change here, and let's jump on over to our HTML area, and we'll scroll down a little bit here. So that's our current tag. We'll go ahead and update this to contest. We'll leave the class the same for now, just for example purposes. And from here we'll click save again. And now if we jump over onto our preview, well, if we scroll down here, we'll see now that we've dropped in a new contest area. So it's going to automatically propagate this here because we do have a contest that's active for this tab. So if we jump back into our editor real quick and come back here, so you can see now that our contest widget was made active. We can easily switch it back to RSS by the same process, just switching it to RSS widget, clicking save, jumping back into the HTML here, and changing this to RSS feed. So you can see then if you have more more of a web department in your company, or your agency is kind of a web design agency, it becomes this tool here allows you to do many more robust things than what our templates alone allow. You can actually begin to add new elements, so you can throw a poll in here, you can go ahead and add a Twitter widget, you can throw a contest in here at the same time, and if we save that, you can also then update the HTML area, and you now have a completely robust Facebook tab that's completely custom designed and custom created to exactly what you want. And again, this is only available to those who are running a premium plan, and those are generally recommended for agencies who want white label contests or the ability to go and white label the tab a bit more, put their branding at the bottom, or create completely custom designs and templates all of their own. Otherwise, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us, support@sayitsocial.com.